All right, a very good morning. Welcome to Elkem Business Spot. My name is Elijah Kelvin Morongi, and this is Business Spot, of course, when you expect business results. So today is our Wednesday, the 22nd of May, that is 2024, and we are back with yet another episode of Elkem Business Spot. Now today we're going to be diving into Bakerm Enterprises, but also we shall be exploring the opportunities within the building and construction industry, or get to understand how exactly does this business work, but also how can you make a lot of profits from it. So today I have a gentleman that is Isaac Wamani Mwesigwa, who is the administrator of Bakerm Enterprises Limited. Now Bakerm Enterprises Limited, of course, is going to be in position to let us know what does it do, where are they located, how many branches do they have, and also how can you be in position to access them. So all these things you're going to be in position to understand them in this particular episode. Isaac, you're welcome on the show.
Thank you very much, Mr. El.
You can introduce yourself to the viewers. Okay.
I'm very happy to be here, firstly, and I would like to really thank our dear viewers for the environment they're giving us and the time they are dedicated to listen and get to know more about business and the construction industry.
Okay.
My name is Wamani Isaac. I am the administrator at Bakerm Enterprises.
Okay.
Yes, Bakerm Enterprises is a homegrown company. It has been in Masindi, and it has grown from Masindi, established in 1996 with its original location at opposite Kobil.
Okay.
Kobil, currently it's called Ruby's.
Ruby's, yeah.
Yeah, Market Square around there. Yeah, that is where we've begun from, and those are we have taken many strides from there, starting from being a seller of spare parts, bicycles, to into entering into the space of construction materials, entering into the space of all materials that are required from foundation to roofing of a house. So that is Bakerm Enterprises in a short.
Right. Thank you so much for that brief summary. We're going to actually pick it from there. Now, our viewers that are watching us live on Elkem TV, thank you so much for keeping it live on Elkem TV. Now, we're going to be going for a very, very short commercial break. And when we return, we're going to be, again, understanding Bakerm Enterprises, but also digging deep into what it does and how you can be in position to associate or to collaborate with them, or how you can become a customer of Bakerm Enterprises Limited. Business Spot returns.
Mchara
waitu
Madina Education Center olirabye.
Madina Education Center isomero muno mugenya karoraho kale likusikiriza muno owenkonki onu no hagenda kutandikira kusoma
aja ti omwana akyayonka
arayonka nasoma kandi nkugenda nokuzala y'abandi basatu nabo basomera hano Madina Education Center
abafe Madina Education Center ngotuseeyo olabira ddala Madina eri eyo Middle East naye esomero liri wano Nyakibezi Masindi Kafu Road.
Madina Education Center isomero ndigondeze lyabojo n'abaisiki then boarding primary school baina nursery section hamuna daycare section batirexi kala bana barahumuraga harume byo kusanisa nkatoys enungi mu
ate primary section nayo ya mulembe nnyo abasomesa batendeke bulungi classes ezize nnyini metron wali dormitories nnungi zirimu n'emifaliso actually emifaliso bitabo kalampe byonna obisangayo ku ssomero bya bwereere. Balina ne school van ey'okutambuza abaana.
Madina Education Center liri ha musinga gw'obusiraamu bayitu tebakusorora ddiini n'abakristaayo bakutangirwa. School fees nizisoboka okwehandikisa ku kugenda omaiso ha isomero erikusangibwa Nyakibete mailo 3 okuruga Masindi town ha Masindi Kafo road bateirona special class eyokukwata ku ruhano omutwe kumanya ebikusinga otera hasimu 0-4-58-32-69 rundi 0-3-2-9-4-36.
Right, welcome back from that commercial break. This show is proudly sponsored by Bakerm Enterprises Limited, and they're saying you can reach out to them for all building and construction hardware materials. Actually, I've just seen Paul's message to Musime. To Musime Paul, thank you so much for for keeping it live on Elkem TV. He was asking for the link, but I hope he has been in position to get the link. All right. So you did mention that Bakerm Enterprise established in 1996.
True.
1996, while with building and spare parts, the bicycle spare parts, and then bicycle spare parts, that is at Ruby's, opposite Ruby's petrol station or fuel station, which was Kobil then.
Yes,
Kobil then.
Formerly Kobil.
All right. Now, looking at the evolvement, how has the business evolved since 1996?
Okay. Well, Bakerm Enterprises, to start with, we can't define its roots before defining the founder.
Okay.
The founder of Bakerm Enterprises is one Mr. Mwesigwa Baker.
Okay.
And I believe that's where the origination of the name Bakerm comes from. He had a vision, and he started with looking at the space of bicycles. That's a humble beginning of Bakerm Enterprises.
Okay.
We started with spare parts, majorly spare parts in about a 2-roomed house there near Kobil, opposite Kobil. And we still actually exist there. We are still serving in that position. We are still serving in all bicycle spare parts, all spares. All of them are available there. So from there, Bakerm Enterprises takes shape with the support of the customers, with the support of the people, because as I said, this is a company that has grown among the town of Masindi, and it is nurtured by the people of Masindi through the love, through the dedicated customer care we have given to the people. It grows, and later on we establish Bakerm, the one which we call the headquarter, which was I think established in 2007 to 8.
Okay.
Yes, dealing that is where our hardware is. The headquarters, it's at plot 90A along Kampala Road. So from there, later on in the growth phase, Bakerm comes up to establish as a branch in the first hardware, the first Dongo district. So that is Boyale branch.
Okay.
But by and large, what we are looking at is to provide a service of all construction materials to someone. That is why we are extending our services nearest to everyone in every place, and that is why we are looking out, we are vouching to be the best leading provider of the best quality materials, as well as the best service, so that when you come at Bakerm, you feel at home, you feel loved, and you get the product, you get the solution. We are not only selling a product, we are selling a solution to a customer who will come and buy from us. So by and large, that is, in a brief, the growth of Bakerm Enterprises.
All right, maybe to understand, and maybe for the purpose of the viewers, why the transition from the bicycle spare parts to then building and construction hardware materials?
Okay, to start with, statistically, every income which someone earns is about 40% or 50%, aside the daily needs of really feeding and clothing, 60% of the investments someone will do are into a real estate or into construction industry.
Okay.
So you would find that as Bakerm Enterprises, we look at the space of one, Uganda's growing population. Two, we look at the position of serving the customers, serving the people, and really knowing the need. As you may get to realize that the market, the town of Masindi has grown and evolved over time.
Okay.
Buildings are coming up, but we decided as Bakerm to establish the service of having those building materials closer to the what?
To the people. Okay.
Because you may find it is in other areas, you find there is no service. You want the product, you can get it, but the service is not there where you can get the product. So that is the gap we are trying to fill. So that a person who is really investing into construction doesn't feel the hard of, I have to go to Kampala to get tiles.
Exactly.
I have to go to maybe Jinja to get iron bars. So you find that we are bridging that gap.
Okay.
We are bridging that gap for the growing population of
Masindi and Bunyoro as well.
Bunyoro as well. Actually, according to our vision, we are looking to expand and in and out of the region. What I mean by the region is this Bunyoro Midwestern region.
Okay.
To establish ourselves as a leading provider
of hardware materials,
services and products.
All right. Thank you so much, Isaac. Thank you so much, our viewers, for keeping it live on Elkem TV. This is Elkem Business Spot, and of course today we are diving into the building and construction industry, or the hardware business, but also we are looking at Bakerm Enterprises Limited and all the things that you need to get to understand. So Isaac, getting it to when you look at Bakerm Enterprises and for the number of years it has evolved, what are these key milestones that you would look at and you since its inception, and you're like, okay, these are the milestones that have been there?
Well, first of all, as I said, I'm going to derive this from our vision.
Okay.
Because one of the things we look at as Bakerm Enterprises and what I would consider a milestone is a win on the customer side. Is a win on the customer side.
Win. Okay.
Win
Win
on a customer side. For example, you'd look at when Bakerm entered the space of Weyale, or the region of Weyale, Kirandongo district, you would find that there was a need of people wanting to buy materials, but we are having an issue that they have to come from that Kirandongo district to come to Masindi to access a service, to access quality materials. So you find that Bakerm Enterprises reaching Weyale is an achievement. It's a milestone for two people. For the customer, we have extended the service.
Yes, that is the win.
As well as the Bakerm Enterprises as a stage of growth.
Okay.
Secondly, the other win a customer gets, or the other milestone that a customer gets as a win is a position of Bakerm dealing with mostly manufacturers.
Okay. So it's not like someone is. It's not like you're getting it from a wholesaler or a retailer.
Yes, we actually advocate for it mostly to get from suppliers. That is why we are leading distributors of Uganda Bati products, Roofings products, Pramuk Steel. All those companies deal with an established brand.
Okay.
And that is why when a person comes to Bakerm Enterprises and they're, for example, buying a tank, I will sell it with utmost certainty and tell you that this is Crest tank. Because I am very sure of where I got it and the way I'm giving it to you, that it is an original product.
Okay, so in other words, there is an opportunity for you, maybe when the customer buys a faulty product, you're in position to take it back to the dealer, to the manufacturer.
True, but dependent on the terms and conditions. Because sometimes it may depend on the usage, the storage, and the way it is being handled. But by and large, when we are selling these products, and the reason why the customer wins when we buy from these established companies is, one, they're getting something genuine.
Okay.
For example, when I tell you you're buying cement from Bakerm Enterprises, I am very certain that this cement is the grade and the quality it came with from the factory. So you find as Bakerm, what we are, the win and the milestone Bakerm is achieving is at Bakerm and the people at large, not necessarily Bakerm, but the people at large. Because at the end of the day, you find the market getting something that is authentic, something that is original in the best in the best interest of the customer.
All right. Thank you so much, Isaac. Being that I want to get to the simple math. 1996 to 2000, we are in 2024. How many years is that down the road? About 20?
We are looking at 4 plus 24, 28.
28 years. Yes, 28 years down the road.
Yes.
With about 3 establishments. That is the Beifa Super Hardware, Boyale, Bakerm Enterprises, Boyali, and then Bakerm Enterprises, Masindi, and then also still the initial bit of it, which is the bicycle, the Bakerm bicycle and spare parts.
Yes.
All right. Now, looking at the broadness of the business or the company, Bakerm Enterprises, we would like to understand what are these items that you specialize in as a hardware business, or what are these things that the customer expects to find at Bakerm Enterprises Limited?
Well, at Bakerm Enterprises Limited, what we are striking for is to be a one-stop center. A one-stop center is when you come to Bakerm, you should not feel the need of, I have to get this from Kampala, I have outsources, I have to do this. Because when you come to Bakerm Enterprises, we can start from the foundation. We are looking at cement, we are looking at iron bars, we are looking at tiles.
Okay.
That is, I'm starting from down. Then we are looking at all that is required for excavation, that is all farm tools.
Okay.
Farm tools, we are looking at pangas, we are looking at hoes, we are looking at even farmers, we are taking them in that category. Because as you know, our region is mostly agricultural based.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because about 70% of the people around Bunyoro region are doing agriculture.
Okay.
So, leaving that aside, we can come up to the wording. Then we have windows, we have fabrication materials, we have all the materials that will be required for a house.
Okay, maybe let's put it to, because I know they could be over. I don't know if
a number of products. Call it about 2,000 products.
About 2,000 products. Maybe let's try to categorize them. If we're looking at categories, probably for a house to be a complete house, there could be those categories. Okay. What are those ones?
Okay, we could look at one. We have plumbing systems.
Okay.
All plumbing systems, call them pipes, call them fittings, call them appliances, toilets. We are looking at water heaters. All those materials are available at Bakerm.
Okay. 2,
we go to fabrication. Fabrication is welding.
Okay.
These are mild steel. We are having hollow sections, door frames, square bars, all those as an assortment of products that can be used
iron bars.
Yes. Then we can also look at the context of paints.
Okay.
Yeah, paints. We are proud distributors of Sadolin paint, Rigo paint, Plascon paints, all of which are good quality, and we ensure that the customer is getting a good, authentic product.
Okay.
So, moving forward, we have looking at farm tools, as I said.
Yeah.
Farm tools, we are looking at spades, we are looking at hoes, we are looking at pangas, we are looking at slashers. All those materials are available at Bakerm.
Okay.
Furthermore, we can look at tiles. Tiles, we are proud distributors of Trifor tiles. We supply Goodwill tiles, all of which can change the aesthetic of the house. When you're dealing with Bakerm Enterprise, you are sure that you are getting something good and something that is that will make your house look top notch.
All right.
Moving forward, we are having gutter systems. Gutter systems, fascia boards, and what all of them are available. We can also stretch to tanks. Generally, it's a big a compendium of products.
Okay. Yes. When we get on top of the roof, because I have seen there is a lot of modern, the modern ways of putting up a roof. Yeah. what could be these things that will make it up for a roof? Do you sell the timber as well, or for you instead look at the fabric, the metals, the hollow sections and stuff, the angle lines? Talk about the roof.
Okay, now in roofing systems, as Bakerm Enterprises, one thing that we really strike out and stand for is the quality of the iron sheets.
Okay.
One of the things that define the aesthetic of a house is the roof.
Yeah. Someone looks at the roof and they're like, okay, that house.
Exactly. A roof that is not properly done by workmanship will look bad, even if the products are
good.
Best. But as Bakerm Enterprises, what we are standing for is having the best quality products. Now, the best quality products, having the best quality products means we are going to deal with authentic manufacturers.
Okay.
Authentic manufacturers. The rest can be there, but we are having authentic manufacturers. In that, when you come to Bakerm Enterprises and you buy an iron sheet and it fades, for sure we shall have a team from quality control from these big companies, call it Uganda, but you call it roofings, to come and inspect that roof. We've had
what happened?
Cases,
why is it?
We've had those cases whereby a customer can complain and say that, okay, we have had this. It is not a common occurrence, but the assurance we will have is that we shall call the factory because we get them from the factory. We have the batch numbers. We sell them right from the factory to the client. So, one is the authenticity. Two is the variety.
Okay.
Variety. As Bakerm Enterprises, we provide a number of colors for the mabatis. The iron sheets, we have red, black, we have harvest gold, chocolate, in very many profiles. Profiles, I mean the way the iron sheet is used. We are having super eco, ordinary, we are having versatile, we are having oriental, we are having Roman tile, all are available.
Okay.
So dependent on the way you would want your roof to look, Bakerm Enterprises has got you.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Isaac Wamani, the administrator of Bakerm Enterprises Limited. Thank you so much, our viewers, for keeping it live on Elkem TV. This is Business Spot, of course, when you expect business results. Now we're going to go for a very short commercial break, and on return, we're going to be looking at what distinguishes Bakerm Enterprises from other people in the market. Business Spot returns.
Because you find in this industry, anywhere you have assortment of duped things, one product in number 3, find one product in sufficient quantity, buy a bag of the correct, or you made 50 kilos or what. Bakerm Enterprise is the benefit of. We can even go to the range of, I think, 3 years down the road, they're fading. Wherever it is good quality, that is something we strand. But we are is good. And that is first of the people. Secondly, stands out for is good service. Enterprises, we take putting the customer satisfied and when you come, I want a product A that we have given of different product purpose. Right? You choose decision. But, position you are selling it, good service. One, we have what you are. We have given you an assortment of products. Still have a relationship. So that is for it is not a position of just that we want the society how to serve it. As I said, has grown from Masindi here, foreign company that it has just come in place of Masindi. But what we are doing here is trying to establish a relation with our people. So that at the end of the day we understand them, we understand their needs, and we tailor make ourselves to suit what they may want.
Okay, so in other words, it is not just the buy and sell. It is more beyond that, the customer relationship, getting to understand them. I like the fact that there is an option of if a customer is not very satisfied, you did mention about the iron sheets fading off very quickly. Are you in position to have an inspection team on ground to understand what exactly went wrong with that iron sheet? I guess that makes a very good customer relationship. Now, given that there are very many other products on the market, what are these particular things, particular items or products that you feel the customers haven't got to know about that are available at Bakerm Enterprises, or they are quite new on the market and you'd like the customers to know them?
Firstly, we could look at a context of gutter systems.
Okay.
At Bakerm Enterprises, we have a range of gutter systems. We are looking at good quality Simbaland fascia boards. Of course, these come in different price ranges. But what as Bakerm we strive for is to give you to have them. We are looking at different types of tiles, an assortment of companies. We are looking at trifold tiles. We are looking at goodwill tiles. We are looking at crown crane. I believe the market hasn't really understood the crown crane, but it's a good quality product which is there at Bakerm in big size. We are looking at 60 by 60 tiles. We are looking at 50 by 50 tiles. We are looking at good quality tiles.
Okay.
Then we also have paint. In the paint industry, in the space of Masindi, we have come up with initiatives of having a tinting machine, in that you come up with a color you would want, tailor-made.
Okay. Customized.
What a customer wants. They say, I want my house to look this color. Come with a sample. We shall derive for you the paint. So that at the end of the day, we are not having a monotonous thing of all houses in Masindi are green, blue, or white. No. It gives, it changes the artistic nature of the way the house will look like. So you find all those are opportunities that you come by when you are dealing with Bakerm Enterprises. Furthermore, we could look at the introduction of tile profiles in Masindi.
Okay.
Tile profiles is a type of mabati. Tile profiles, the way the mabatis look, the iron sheets look. So you find that at Bakerm Enterprises we have a range of tile profiles. We're having chocolate. They are called Roman tiles. That is in Uganda, Bati. You find Roman tiles. I think it is one of the rarest, but it looks very good.
Okay.
And I believe the customers who are there, potential clients who are at the stage of roofing, they should take up these initiatives, because as Bakerm Enterprises, we are providing the service. The products are available.
Okay.
And I believe the more they get to know about them,
the more. Okay, so that's about 3 best items on the market. Yeah, the new ones, the customers that haven't understood. Maybe just to recapitulate, you did mention the gutter systems. The gutter systems, I hope you're speaking of these ones that hold rain or water.
Yes, rainwater harvesting systems, let me call them that.
Okay, okay. I actually didn't know even water is harvested.
Yes, rainwater harvesting.
All right. Yeah, so the gutter systems, and then you mentioned the tile. The tiles. Yes. Because I have seen very many people, I guess, they are so much into these tiles. Now, I don't know how they are measured, but the smaller ones, the square.
The square ones, I think they're called 40 by 40 floor tiles.
Yes, and you did mention that you have these other bigger.
Bigger ones, more quality executive or much better.
Okay.
You can call it. As at Bakerm, we want to serve all customers.
And then finally, the kind of roofing, the kind of iron sheets.
Yes.
The kind of...
the profile of the iron sheets. You may find that there are some people who come up with, I want the ordinary. It's okay. They want the super eco, they want the box tile. Then there are those that want the versatile. Then there are those that don't want the super tile. Even in the super tile profile, you find there is the rough one and this a bit smooth texture.
Okay.
So you find the rough one giving a shinier look. And you find when you put it on your house, trust me,
it will look very good.
It makes a statement.
Okay. Oh, it makes a statement. Thank you so much. Our viewers that are watching us live on Elkem TV, thank you so much for keeping it live on Elkem TV. This is Business Spot, and today we are with Asa Kwamani, the administrator of Bakerm Enterprises. Now, for those that are just joining us right now, Bakerm Enterprises Limited, basically it is a building and construction hardware business or company that is looking at providing all building and construction materials. Yeah. So in other words, when you're looking at your house, building from start to finish, to an extent, if you're even excavating, you're in position to reach out to Bakerm Enterprises to get all the necessary tools that you need for the building or even for farming. Yes. All right. Now, getting to the market and the industry.
Yes.
Because since we are looking at the building and construction industry, over the time, what are these things that you think have improved? How do you see, maybe in your analysis, how do you see currently the current state of the building and construction hardware industry?
Well, to start with...
both locally and globally.
To start with, there has been a change in that people are taking on better products. Okay. What I mean by better products or better superior products is you find right now the standards are changing. Those days you used to enter a house and a floor finish is okay.
Nail.
Yes, the nail. Probably if it's enhanced, it's colored. But right now you find there have come opportunities of good quality and tiles which are not cheap. Sometimes you find that making floor and putting tiles becoming cheaper.
So that's quite funny. But
so you find that with the growth of the industry and the evolution, you find such things keep on happening. So you find now at Bakerm Enterprises, we have made an initiative to make sure that every type of customer is accounted for in this evolvement. If we are looking at them having tiles, they let them get the best
tiles on the market.
Yes, or let us have a range of all the products we are having. But we can also go into the space of painting. Those days you used to find paints that whereby you put you lean against the wall and it's coming up with you. It leaves a tint on your shirt.
You go with it.
Yes, you go with it. Someone can easily know you are at this place. But right now we are having a range of products in a range of colors. Okay. So those are the evolutions that we are having. Those days we used to have only one type of roofing. That was two types of profile. That was a box profile and the ordinary. Right now we have very many types of profiles which are available in the market, both in the smooth and the rough finish. So the market right now is really evolving, and the range of products as Bakerm Enterprises we are striving most to provide them. Those days we used to have wooden fascia boards. Right now we almost only have plastic fascia boards, which are giving a better look to a house. Yeah,
and also sustainability.
Exactly, they are more long-lasting. They last longer than the other ones. So you find all those are evolutions. Okay. You could even look at the types of cements. You find right now we only had one type of cement, but right now, according to the strength of the structure you would want, at Bakerm Enterprises, we've got you covered. Starting from Fundi cement, which is 22.5, We're having the normal grade cement, which is 32.5. We're having the high class cement, the one that can be used for waterlogged areas, or where you want to establish something so strong, very strong concrete. 42.5, very accessible at Bakerm Enterprises. So you find all these are available at our enterprise.
Wow, that's really a good one. Now, when it gets to 32.5, 30 watt point what? Yeah, of course, for me, I get confused, but of course, you can still consult. Yeah, you get to the hardware, you get to any of Bakerm Enterprises Limited hardwares, and you're in position to consult. As you can see, the numbers on the screen, those are the hardware numbers. You can be in position to call on them to contact Bakerm Enterprises Limited if you need any building and construction hardware. And now, Isaac, getting to some of the challenges, because we believe that, of course, the industry, even if it was ourselves, if we started talking about the challenges in the media industry, we would even sleep here. Yeah, but maybe speaking of the building and construction industry, what are these challenges that are manifesting over the years?
Well, one is may not necessarily be with Bakerm Enterprises, but in the space
in general, of course, in the market out there.
Yes, in the space of building and construction, you find, as I said, there are very many products, and you find that somehow there is a lot of duplication, call it that. And that is, as Bakerm Enterprises, that is what we stand so against. So you find that, you may find that you're going to come at Bakerm and we tell you that probably this paint is at this amount of money, but you find that you could get a similar product, but at a different rate. Reason being, we have really gauged and seen that this is the best product in your best interest. So you find that one, that is the biggest challenge you're finding in the market, and I've actually told you how we have really worked against it. Then secondly, you find that our people are not well informed to use this product.
Yeah, that's right.
Our people are not well informed on how to use the product. So you find somewhere, somehow, the masons are having the painters. Sometimes as Bakerm Enterprises, and we associate with these companies to make sure that we have they organize these workshops.
Yes,
we are
activities.
Having Fundi workshops. We are having painter workshops. We are having welder workshops. All these are to enhance the knowledge, to skill the people more. Recently, I think on 16th, we had a painter workshop at Bija Hotel, where people got to know different styles of making paint. We are having products like stucco putty. So we are having products like Italian stucco putty. We are having stone base, whereby the paint comes out
finish.
Exactly, the paint comes out with a rough texture. That is graffiato. We are having all those products available in the market, but people taking them up.
Okay, so for us, we're used to this whole thing of you splash, you roll the paint on the wall, and that is it.
Exactly. So, and you find in a way that when the people do not know how to use a product, you find that there will be issues of quality. Same product used in two different locations, but giving a different a different outcome. So you find, as Bakerm, we are trying as much as we can to make sure that we are dealing with these companies for them to establish a relationship with the normal people who are users of these products, so they get to know them and get to use them. Because every time these companies come in, probably in a space of Masindi, what we as Bakerm Enterprises are striking for is the people who are using the product to understand it. Consumer education. Let them understand that this is how we use this paint, this is how we apply it, this is how we use the Fundi cement, this is how we use this cement, this is the ratio that is recommended, all those. So you find that at Bakerm, that is what we are striking.
All right. Thank you so much, Isaac. Our viewers, thank you so much for keeping it live on Elkem TV. Now, if you have any questions, or anything that you would like to ask about Bakerm Enterprises Limited, but also about building and construction. Today we have an expert. You did not tell the viewers that you are a professional engineer, civil engineer.
True. So in one way or another, I speak from both opportunities.
Exactly.
Speaking on behalf of a customer and speaking on what I would want them to really, an informed point of view.
Yes, exactly.
Because somehow you find it is not just to say that, okay, we are selling to you a product, but we want you to understand how that product works and how it is supposed to be used.
Exactly. All right. Thank you so much. Now, we do understand that the market demands keep on stretching.
True.
They keep on changing. But also as the demand changes, also advancement of technology happens. So this technology keeps on changing. Now, how does Bakerm Enterprises Limited adapt to this?
Okay. First off is we are also always looking out for the newer opportunities in the market.
Okay.
Because you find one of the things that we may not stop within our means is the advancement in technology.
Okay.
You find that at the end of the day, the systems that people are using, you find that the operations are differing or the products are changing. For example, there has been a change in grade of iron bars. We came from Y, that is yield strength.
Yeah.
Then we came to T, tensile strength.
Oh.
So now from there, we are now getting into a more advanced brand of TMX.
From Y to T, now to TMX.
Yes, now to TMX. So you find that us as Bakerm, we shall look out for, in the best interest of the customer, the best iron bars that a person will take, and you are sure that even if they make a toilet, you are sure that it is good quality. Even if they are constructing a house, you are sure that the iron bars they are taking out are good quality. So also more into the technological aspect, we are looking at, for example, the painting industry. Us as Bakerm, we do not want just to come and dictate the color your house should be because it is what we have.
Okay. Yeah. But that happens sometimes. This is the color we have, and
this is in
some hardwares, and they will impose the color on you.
Exactly. But we'll give you an opportunity and tell you which color do you want. Name it. We shall give it to you. So we are taking on those models so that the customer at the end of the day is what? Is satisfied. They go away with something that will please them.
Wanted.
What they wanted.
Not what you had as an option.
What they had as an option. You also get to look at maybe the change in market in Mabatis, because originally we had the galvanized iron sheets, which were a bit shiny. Right now we are having the alu zinc. Alu zinc, that is the AZ. So you find us as Bakerm, we are looking out now to only sell AZ. Why? Because we know that iron sheet has a guarantee of more than 5 years. So you get to find that us as Bakerm, we are positioning ourselves in a sense that we want the customer to benefit out of all this.
Okay.
Because we are focusing on their benefit.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, putting it back to, again, technology. I like the fact that you did mention about customized paints. Yeah, that the customer will come, but then if you do not have a particular color in the already made, you're in position to customize for them a particular paint.
Sure.
Now, besides, again, the technology of mixing the paints, what are these other things that the customer might want while they are custom made and you're in position to produce it for them?
Okay. First of all, as I said, we are authorized distributors, and we are direct links of probably Plascon to
the
customer. So, for example, a customer will come and say, I want Italian stucco. I believe Italian stucco is a product that is not well taken up in the industry, but you would find that us as Bakerm Enterprises, we shall give you an opportunity to be like, okay, you want this, we can bring it for you in from Plascon paints. Or, for example, let me put it in context to iron sheets. You're having your house, you do not want to cut the iron sheets, you want to put it as full as it is. Probably you want an iron sheet in 4 meters, in 3 meters, in 6 meters. Us as Bakerm Enterprises, what we are wanting is for the customer to get satisfied. You can make a special order with us. We are the direct link of you to the company.
So in other words, you do not give that you do not give me a divided iron sheet and ask me to gurayo piece and
no.
So that okay.
Because now you may find that the number of offcuts you're going to have are many. So probably the engineer advises you and tells you, okay, you're going to need an iron sheet of 4.5 meters. An iron sheet of 4.5 meters means if I give you one of 3 meter, 6 meters you have to cut.
Okay.
So when you have the one of 4.5 exactly, which Bakerm can what? Which can provide. So you find you can come up and say at Bakerm, okay, I have my house, I want 4.5 meter iron sheets, 5 pieces. 6 meter iron sheets, 7 pieces. And we shall actually what? Bring them for you.
Okay.
So that at the end of the day, you have gone satisfied. We have taken up an opportunity of technology.
All right. Thank you so much. For those that are looking for these hardwares, you can see Baifa Hardware. It's on Tanga Street, Masindi. I have seen that is Bakerm Enterprises. That is Masindi. That is on Masindi Port Road.
Yes.
And then opposite Shell, Malindi. And then Bakerm Enterprises Bweyale on Bakerm House next to Luna Clinic.
Just after Equity Bank.
After Equity Bank.
Sure.
All right. Thank you so much, Isaac. Thank you so much, our viewers. And now we're going to go for a very short commercial break, and on the return, we shall be concluding on this particular episode of Elkem Business Spot. Okay. All right, welcome back from that commercial break. This is Business Spot. My name is Elijah Kelvin Murungi, and today we have Isaac Wamani, the administrator of Bakerm Enterprises Limited. We left it at the products and services in the industry. The market and the industry, trying to understand these challenges, these new trends on the market. But also now, when we get to the customer focus, are there specific needs that the customers come what they want at Bakerm Enterprises?
Yes. As I said, Bakerm Enterprises is truly focused on customer requirements.
Okay.
It's not focused on what we have and what we can sell, but what the customer wants and what is in the best interest
of the customer.
So you would find that there is a person who is coming up with an issue. They want a specific type of call it iron sheet in a different type of in a different length. So us as Bakerm, we can provide that. Or we are having different sizes of plumbing materials and fixtures. So you find that a person wants an HDP pipe, high density pipe, then they want it in probably 3 inches. All those Bakerm, as I said, is a direct connection with manufacturers. So you find those ones we can easily access them rather than going to get it from a wholesaler who may not give you exactly what you require. So as Bakerm Enterprises, what we are looking at is one, is the customer satisfied? Are they getting the product they need? 2, is it at the best rate that is in the market? Because it's not only about giving them the product, it's giving them a good rate. A good rate. And at Bakerm Enterprises, really our rates are affordable. Our rates are affordable. We strive much to make sure that the customer in all levels gets the best product and at an affordable rate.
All right. Now, 28 years down the road of Bakerm Enterprises Limited.
A lot of experience right there. And of course, we do believe feedback keeps on coming through. Now, what kind of feedback do you usually get from the customers, and how do you use it to improve your products and services? Well, firstly, as I said, with these products, for example, iron sheets, those ones we are direct distributors. So you find in case we are having an issue, a feedback from a customer whereby they are saying this product is not good, we bought it at your place, as long as you have a receipt that bears Bakerm Enterprises and it has the identification that this is what we sold to you, and what we sold to you is what you've put on your house, you'll find that we shall even call a quality control team to deal with that. But also more feedback that we've gotten is really to the betterment of Bakerm Enterprises. For example, we are trying to give a customer much space, not to congest an area. You come to our counter and you feel you're having attention from a serving point. Also, we try as much as we can in all areas whereby we are having issues of probably organization and receipting systems. You find that when you come to Bakerm Enterprises, you will get a receipt and you will not have to ask many questions or struggle to get a receipt. No, it is given to you. Why? It is good for your accountability.
At the end of the day, you need to know, I constructed this building, but how much did I invest in material?
Yes. Then furthermore, even I think one of the things that we have not really delved into to elaborate to a customer is an opportunity for you to build your house without, let me call it, while saving. Not necessarily saving, but keeping your money with us. You can say that, okay, I want to build from ground up to finish. So sometimes you find in this construction industry, the money required is always a large sum of money, and getting it all at once may be a challenge. So you may find that you can open up an account with Bakerm Enterprises, deposit your money there, and you say, this is the person who is going to be coming for the products, or I will be coming for the products, and we shall have proper accountability for each and everything you've taken, as well as helping you as a customer to achieve your need of building that house. Because you may find that you may not have all the amount of money at once, so you find it becomes much easier when you're dealing with Bakerm Enterprises.
All right, thank you so much. Now, looking at the projects, I am not sure if Bakerm Enterprises is project-oriented. Like, for example, you would definitely look at someone has a project and you're the supplier. If there are those projects, what are these notable ones that you feel you have done out there?
Well, firstly, we have partnered with many locations. Firstly, we can look at. We partnered with All Saints Church to supply them cement, and we were supplying them cement. So you find the community is actually benefiting out of Bakerm Enterprise services. Others, you find there are very many individual projects of people who are saying that, okay, we are wanting, as a family, we want to build this, we want to do this. As Bakerm, that is where we come in. We offer you the products, we offer you the service. Yes.
All right. Now, when we put it back to businesses and companies, what are these particular companies that you've partnered with in terms of supplies?
In terms of the products we're having, we are looking at, firstly, we are having Roofings Limited, we are having Uganda Bati, we are having Plus One Paints, Kansai Paints, we are having Basco Paint, we are having Rigo Paint, we are having Goodwill Tiles, we are having Triford Tiles, we are having Steel and Tube Industries, we are having good products from Goodwill, we are having Dream House, we are having all those notable companies that give good quality products. So you find at Bakerm Enterprises, what we are striving to do is to be the direct link. When you come at Bakerm, you are sure that I am going to buy this product from this company.
Okay. All right. Now, when it gets to why businesses exist and then de-exist. I don't know if that term is really in English. Okay. They will come, but again, after a span of time, and then they will disappear. Now, for Bakerm Enterprises, 28 years down the road, how have you been in position to have that the bit of sustainability, but also how have you been in position to be sustainable enough in your product and services and the operations, general operations?
First of all, the person who takes the most credit for this is God.
Okay.
Because at Bakerm Enterprise, we believe that it is God working through us for all this. But secondly is a position of integrity. Integrity and not compromising on our standards. Because when you come to Bakerm Enterprises, as I said, there is a variety of products out there. But when you come to Bakerm, you are sure that if you're buying an iron sheet, it is roofings. That I can sell to you with certainty.
It is not like you've got this iron sheet somewhere.
No. I will tell you with certainty that this is
roofings.
This is roofings. And that is a reputable company that is supplying in the best all the best iron sheets in Uganda. When you come to Bakerm and you buy a product, let's say Uganda, but it will be that product. So we have really sustained that integrity with the customers.
Okay.
So you find at the end of the day, we shall not dupe you that you buy roofings and we give you any taka in the market. No. So that is one thing that has established trust.
Okay.
Because a business is about a relationship. A relationship is built by trust. Yes.
Okay. Now, when you put it to currently the global, when we get to the global village or what the whole world is looking at, now that is climate change. Now, speaking of climate change, do you have eco-friendly items at Bakerm Enterprises that look at mitigating the issue of climate change?
Yes. Right now we are staying in a setup whereby what I do here affects here, and each step we take towards a greener environment is a plus for everyone, not only yourself. First of all, we have made it more accessible to have good rainwater harvesting systems. At Bakerm Enterprises, you'll come and you'll ask for a tank, and we shall have it, and we shall give it to you at the best rate that is in the market. We are not increasing rates on these products. We give them at a what? At a giveaway rate. Why? We are contributing.
Okay.
Imagine you're having your house of probably 30 or 100 square meters of a roof, and all that water is wasted and poured into the ground. And yet you could store it and use it and reduce on what? On probably the amount of water you are getting from elsewhere.
Yes.
And then secondly, we look at the products that we are using. As much as it may not be within our guidelines to say that we shall only use eco-friendly products, but we strive as much as we can to deal with companies that deal with that work with that. For example, at Roofings Limited, they give us trees that we give pass on to customers. You come and buy an iron sheet and I give you a tree.
To plant, yes.
Yes, a seedling. So you find we are promoting the environment, because what we are doing is we all have to live on this planet, and we have to share resources. What I spoil for you, I spoil for myself.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
You find that when you've come to buy something, and we give, as you said, we are direct links with these suppliers, and in a way to fully encourage the greener environment. Those are some of the direct and indirect ways we are doing it.
Okay.
One is providing you the product. Two is giving you probably seedlings, those that come normally on Thursdays and Fridays. We give those products out, and customers sometimes don't want them, but we find they're taking good quality trees, and that will help in reducing the carbon footprint.
All right. Thank you so much, Isaac. Thank you so much, our viewers, for keeping it live on Elkem TV. Yeah, of course, we are in the building and construction industry.
Sure.
Yeah, very many of you have your favorite houses, and then while you have your favorite houses, of course, the house doesn't fall. Now you look at where to get these products. Yes, and we are saying at Bakerm Enterprises Limited, you are in position to get all the building and construction hardware products that you need to see that you have your building built from start to finish. Now, Isaac, I will keep on mentioning that you are 28 years old.
Sure.
As Bakerm Enterprises Limited. The viewer shouldn't get confused. Yes, as Bakerm Enterprises Limited. Now, of course, we are thinking that Bakerm is here to stay,
True.
right?
Very true.
Now, looking at 10 years, in the next 10 years from now, what are these visions and goals? Speaking of the future plans.
As a future plan for Bakerm Enterprises, firstly, as I say, this is a customer-focused business.
Okay.
What the customer wants, we shall make sure that we
provide.
Deliver. We are looking at really bringing our services closer, partnering with more people, so that at the end of the day, we get to find that Bakerm products are in different regions, in different places in Masindi. For example, you will go to different areas in the villages, they are all having Bakerm products, and at the end of the day, it is a good thing for everyone. Even the person in deeper villages is constructing. So you find partnering with more people is one of the methods we're taking on to really expand and have a better reach. As I said, it is by customer feedback. Also, one other thing we are looking at is really reaching out to the people and providing to them the service, the products that are in the market, because you find that the market sometimes is changing. The market itself is changing.
Okay.
The cements we had 10 years ago may not be the ones we're having today. The dynamics, the ways of construction we had may not be the same. So you find each product that comes into the market, a new product that has come, we shall, us as Bakerm Enterprises, we shall make sure that we have brought it towards the last consumer. And at the end of the day, someone gets the desire, or the actual desire of what they will have gotten. If they want this specific tile, they have gotten it. You get it? So at Bakerm Enterprises, our goal is to really, really, really make sure that the customer is satisfied, as well as partner with many more people, so that we see that the products reach everyone in their locations.
Okay. Now, when it gets back to Bakerm Enterprises again, yes. You realize that currently there are 3 branches for building and construction. That is by far Super Hardware, Bakerm Enterprises Boyale, and then Bakerm Enterprises here in Masindi.
Yes.
Are there any expansion plans and any projects that are coming up at Bakerm Enterprises?
Well, yes, we can say that, because one of the things that we strive for as Bakerm Enterprises is to be the leading provider of the best services and products in and out of the region. So we find when we do an assessment and we say this region is a good one, and we can establish there a position of where people can get the products, or a facility where people can get the products. True to that, we would extend there. But in the meantime, right now, we are still serving our customers, those that are far and near, by extending our services, probably through transport, deliveries and all, but really making sure that they get the service that they are requiring, or the service that Bakerm really vouchers for.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Isaac. Thank you so much, our viewers, for keeping it live on Elkem TV. This is Business Spot, of course, when you expect business results. And we do happen every Wednesday from 11 a.m. up to midday. Our time is really fast spent. I don't know if the producer is in position to add us a few more minutes so that we are in position to wrap it up for this particular episode. Okay. Now, you did mention that at least when you identify the need of a market, maybe people, maybe a particular region needs a market, needs a hardware or something. How do you plan? How do you plan to have that in place? Are you looking at having business homes? Are you looking at renting? What is the plan?
Well, as of right now, I may not say that there is this something I can give to our viewers, but what I would want them to pick out of this is, one, we are really looking at extending our services to them in whichever way possible. And you may find, one, there is even this, as you said, a position of the global village. You may find that I may not necessarily need to come to this place to put their hardware, but give you a space whereby you can order for them and they reach you. So you find all these are avenues that Bakerm Enterprises is willing to explore.
All right. Now that takes me to the question of how are you leveraging the use of technology to see that the goods reach the final consumers?
Yes, well, one, we have enhanced on our communication systems. Okay. For example, when you call Bakerm Enterprises, or when you want to access us, we have all these social media platforms whereby you can see the products we're having and actually easily reach us. Okay. Because we do not believe in being so close. We want the customer to easily be able to approach us. I think the producer will give us our handles on social media, whereby a customer who is buying these products can easily reach us. Okay, that is one where we are leveraging this opportunity, but as well looking at the bigger space of the global village. In case you are having. In case we're having a client who would want this product A, product B, cement, what, we could really give you a quote, and at Bakerm Enterprise we see that you have achieved your need and you have bought from us.
All right, now we're going to the community and then corporate responsibility, because as a business it is important that you are looking at corporate responsibility or the community as well. Now, what are these particular things that you have involved in to see that you've contributed to the community and then the hardware industry at large?
As Bakerm Enterprises, we are looking at supporting local talent. Okay. And you find that in one way or another, we, as a position of corporate social responsibilities, we look at probably where we establish that there is an event, there is a requirement, we partner. For example, where there is probably a competition, we normally partner and make sure that at least we have had a footprint there and we have given back to society. Then sometimes we offer very good discounts, normally in the December period, so that the customer can come and they really feel that we are giving back to the community. Okay. Furthermore, we partner with businesses like, or media houses like Elkem, so that we see that we have given back or found a way, an opportunity, whenever there is one, to make sure that we partner.
Okay. All right. Our time is really fast spent, Isaac. maybe at this particular time, if there is any other thing that you would like the customers to know, as our producer is also giving us those particular social media platforms that you can be in position to reach out to, so that you get Bakerm Enterprises, but also the contacts. Probably for the hardware branches, because for those that are in Boyale, you don't need to come to Masindi.
Yes.
For those that are in Masindi, you don't need to go to Boyale. But of course, those that are taking the northern route, they can always enroute Bakerm Enterprises, Boyale.
Our dear customers, one, we really thank you for the opportunity you've given us to serve you, and really thank our dear customers for loving Bakerm Enterprises and buying from us. One thing that we are really looking out for is to make sure that everyone who enters through the doors of Bakerm Enterprises is satisfied with what they are going to take. Two, we make sure that we are having all the products that you need, and to make sure that at the end of the day, your desire is fulfilled. So at Bakerm Enterprises, we are looking at the customer living happy, the customer living content with the product, and achieving their goal. We are more or less like a midwife, helping you getting what you would want. If you want a house, you make sure you partner when you've partnered with Bakerm Enterprises, you get this product, and you will feel proud and say that I live in this house because Bakerm existed.
Yes, exactly.
So we are really appreciative for all those that have supported us, and for all those that are going to come to support us. We are really working towards our best to make sure that we serve you in the best way possible, and as well as give you the best products that are in the market. So we really thank you, and we give you our clap.
All right. Thank you so much, Isaac, for coming through at Elkem Business Spot and on Elkem TV. Thank you so much. Then thank you so much, Bakerm Enterprises, of course, for being in position to entrust as Elkem Media Services as a service provider for you, but also our viewers that would like to access Bakerm Enterprises Limited. The contacts are right there on your screen. That is Bakerm Hardware in Masindi. You can find them along Masindi Port Road, and that is the contact over there. And then Bayfa Super Hardware, that is on Tanga Street, Masindi. The contact is also there. And then Bakerm Boyale branch, that is Bakerm East Africa House. Yes, you'll see it. That is along Kampala Gulu Highway. The contacts are also right there. Do not forget, you can be in position to send through a WhatsApp message if you need any product with your quotation, and they will quote for you all these products. Then at the end of the day, you are in position to get your products delivered.
Sure.
Maybe can we look at the length of delivery? Do you deliver beyond what?
Well, the terms and conditions really apply.
Okay.
One, dependent on quantity, the volume, and all those. But as Bakerm Enterprises Limited, we look at least having you an opportunity of a cheaper means of transport. I can say that.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, our viewers, for keeping it live on Elkem TV, and also our producer. Thank you so much. This has been Elkem Business Spot. Of course, we happen every single Wednesday from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. or 12 a.m. I don't know, 12, sometimes it is
PM.
It's p.m.
Yes.
Yes, it's 12 p.m. And then up next, we're going to be having the chat spot. That is unlocking social realities, and they are going to be speaking insecurities in relationships. Isaac, maybe you could give them your take. They could capitalize on that, insecurities in relationships.
Well, this is not part of Bakerm Enterprises.
Yes, it is not part of Bakerm Enterprises, but maybe they would.
Having a grace from God to understand the people you are dealing with. So really, insecurities are more or less coming from an individual to a person.
Okay.
So you find when you have insecurities, you believe that other people also have
insecurities.
So it is more or less about finding yourself, finding your worth, and making sure that you know yourself before you start judging
others.
But also having contentment of heart and being contented in God, and to know that He's Alpha and Omega of everything, as long as everything is within His will.
All right. Thank you so much. I guess that was a warning from the producer that our time is fast spent. Thank you so much. We meet next Wednesday. Have a good day.